Alright, Libra, it is time for your August reading. This month we'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Radiant deck. And be sure and stay tuned after, because we'll also have the Libra and Libra pet read. Also, I'm trying something a little bit different because I just got a new phone, and so the layout is going to be a little bit different, but let me know how you like it, because we can always go back to the other style. Oh, we had a little bit of a jump there. We're not going to get into all that. So far we have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Hermit card. And this will be Libra for the month of August. We also have the Star card. Let's see, did anything else jump? Looks like that's the only one right now. So we've got 4 cards. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Jeez. Don't think I'm laughing, I'm a Libra too. The Queen of Cups. Boy, we sure are getting it this month. So I'm going to go ahead and do 11 because 2 just slipped over. And I did this for, I want to say Aries also. So y'all get a bonus card this month. I also am setting aside the deck in case we need to clarify anything. So we start out with the Two of Pentacles, and you can see it's kind of a young energy there. He's also got his ships in the background, and they're kind of being tossed around on a rough sea. But he's also, it's like his fortunes are going up and down behind him, but he doesn't even see it because he's busy tossing his pentacles around. He thinks that he's just juggling, weighing these two situations, but it's really having an effect on what he's not looking at, which is what's going on behind him. We also have the Four of Wands, which is kind of a celebration, which is odd energy because it's like you don't realize this is going on. So you're like pretty happy about where you are, not realizing that you're like, you'd be able to manifest this if you would just decide like one of those things, or both of them. You look at it like it might be an either or, and it's not. It's really, you just have to choose what you want. From this, we're kind of going into a lull here with the Hermit energy. Needing to go into reflection. I will also point out that in this we have the Hermit next to the Star card. And it's kind of, it's like, in the Hermit energy, he's actually turning his back on the Star, which is Aquarius. But it's also like the water bearer. So it's like, there's a lot of emotion here for an air sign. And she's like pouring out, watering the earth and everything. But the Hermit is kind of turning his back on the emotion there. And we also have, at the end of that, we have the Four of Pentacles, which is kind of like hoarding and hanging on to everything that you do have. This is really interesting, because it's like you can't make up your mind about something. When I say you, we can't make up our mind about something. There's that kind of like almost a preemptive celebration, but it's not a full-on celebration. And it's like there's excitement and passion here, and they're running out of the city to this this archway, but then going from this celebration into the hermit mode. So it's like there's something, you got really excited about something, but then like you also were like, I want to say overthinking. But also, I want to know the light in the lantern, it's in the shape of a star, and we also have the star card coming up here. So it could be, even though you're turning, like he's not looking at that lantern. And like that star almost is, the star is what's in the lantern, but he's not looking at that. So it's like you're holding up what you're looking for, which is that light. And you're walking around in the desert like you don't have, well, it's not the desert, I just say the desert, but it's like the mountains, this arid region, looking for something that's in your hand. And like not wanting that to be the answer. And instead of going with the answer, you're trying to protect what you already have, not realizing there's so much more to be had. And then we come into this Three of Swords energy, and this speaks to a three-party situation where not everyone is aware of what's going on. But then the Ten of Swords is actually completion of a cycle and everything being completed and rounded out, and this situation coming to an end. So with this three-party situation, somebody's fixing to find out that this is going on. And I mean that's gonna wrap it. So that may be you. It may be that you are unwittingly a third party. It may be that there is a third party that you're not aware of, or you might be fully aware that there's a third party. So that's coming to a close. But then we also have another cycle right after that is also like, the Nine of Swords is like right before the completion of the cycle, right? So there's two things that are happening here that are wrapping up quickly in succession. But once you get through that energy, you move into the Queen of Cups, which is the full feminine embodiment of your, fully embodying your feminine energy as it relates to emotions. Dobby, was that really necessary? This my little dude, y'all. I'm sorry about that. He's got something to say about this. So here she is, right? That's gonna be, sorry, there we go. And from there, in fully embodying your emotions, it's like you also have this energy coming up, which is the Five of Swords. And this speaks to a situation where like you've defeated your enemies. And I mean, that's not to say that they are physically people. That could be more so the energies there. So those could be they could be people, or they could also be parts of yourself. But now you like, with your logic, you're collecting the swords, you're gathering everything, and you're getting ready to move on. And when you do this, you become the full embodiment of the feminine Queen of Swords energy. So as you move through this, you're not only bringing your emotions into balance, you're also bringing the mental aspect into balance. It's just, there's a lot going on in August, and you've got this, to get through. And once you do, then I think I did that backwards. There we go. Then you get into this. So be patient with yourself. This isn't going to be easy. Let me pull a card that speaks specifically to self-care in this time. Okay. Two of Cups. Balance your masculine and feminine energy. So that'll, and I mean, I would even go so far as to say balance your masculine and feminine, but then also do balance your chakras and like ground. Spend time with water, spend time with fire, spend time with air, like spend time with each element. And so then you'd be balancing your chakras, your masculine and your feminine, and then all the elements. Cleanse your energy, really protect your energy right now, because you've got a lot to deal with, and use this in your favor. And remember that what you're looking for isn't something that someone else is going to give to you, but something that you already possess within yourself. Also, what's this all about, Libra? Like, that's not going to help the situation. You can't hold on to something that isn't yours. Like, it's not going to work. It'll just make this like 10 times worse. 10 times. So that's a lot. I hope this was helpful for you, Libra. I know that you're going through a lot, so I may look at doing like a mid-month for you just because there's so much going on here. But do stick around for the Libra pet, because if you're dealing with this, I'm sure that your pet's got some stuff going on as well. But also be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.